Selena Gomez just dropped the most honest Instagram live we've seen in years, and what she revealed about her future plans has everyone talking. If you've been wondering whether she'll ever hit the stage again, or what's really going on behind the scenes, you're about to find out everything. And if you love real celebrity tea without the filter, hit that subscribe button because we're serving it fresh every single day. Last night caught everyone completely off guard when Selena decided to pop on Instagram Live without any warning or announcement. She opened up by explaining that she'd been talking with Benny the night before and suddenly realized how much she missed something crucial. What she missed wasn't the fame or the spotlight exactly, but the direct connection with her fans. She expressed how important that relationship is to her and how much happiness it brings her to be able to talk directly with everyone who supports her. The big question on everyone's mind came up pretty quickly during the live session. When asked about performing and touring again, Selena gave an answer that was both hopeful and realistic. She confirmed that yes, she definitely wants to do something performance-related again. However, she was honest about the fact that the possibilities might not look exactly like what people expect. She talked about how her current circumstances are really enjoyable, though she's not entirely sure what the format would be. What she did emphasize was that whatever she does would be intimate, because that's the aspect of performing she truly misses. Music clearly still holds a massive place in her heart. She talked about how music is something that transcends borders and boundaries. No matter what country she finds herself in or where she is in the world, music serves as this infectious universal language that allows her to communicate with people in ways that words sometimes can't. You could hear the genuine passion in her voice when she spoke about this connection through music. The live session wasn't all serious talk about career plans, though. Selena showed her goofy, relatable side throughout the broadcast. She admitted that while she doesn't go on Instagram that often, when she does scroll through the app, she finds the memes absolutely hilarious. In fact, she revealed one of her life goals is to become a meme herself. She thinks she might already be featured in a few memes, and there's apparently one of her actually crying that she really likes and only uses when she's genuinely crying in real life. Her sister was texting her during the live, and Selena joked about just wanting to be cool in her sister's eyes, showing that down-to-earth personality that fans adore. She teased that next year is going to involve a lot of work and mentioned having exciting things she hasn't been able to share yet, but is looking forward to revealing. The way she talked about it suggested that whatever is coming will definitely be memorable and worth the wait. For the holidays, though, she's keeping things simple and staying home, enjoying some downtime before diving into whatever projects she has lined up. During the session, friends started joining the live broadcast, which made Selena feel like there was suddenly too much pressure. She joked about just wanting to hang out casually for a second. She confirmed once again that she absolutely loves music and will 100% be doing more with it. Seeing who was joining the live and all the support coming through was making her genuinely happy, which was clear from her reactions. Before wrapping up, she mentioned plans to go get some food and maybe play some golf afterward. She admitted she's not particularly good at golf, but really enjoys riding in the golf cart, which is such a relatable and charming detail. She apologized for not coming on live as often as she'd like to, but wanted everyone to know how important it is to her that she shows appreciation and lets people know they matter to her deeply. The sincerity in her message was unmistakable. There was a funny moment with some kind of filter or effect that she couldn't figure out how to remove, and she joked about how insane she would look if someone walked in right then. She ended the broadcast by expressing hope that everyone is staying safe and doing well, promising that she might come back to say hi again sometime soon. The love and appreciation she has for her supporters came through in every word. What really stands out from this entire live session is how much peace Selena seems to have found within herself. You can tell she's genuinely content with her life right now, not in terms of material success, but in terms of her emotional state and happiness with her surroundings and life choices. For someone who has been through so much publicly and privately, seeing her in this space of contentment is truly beautiful to witness. The indication that she'll tour again seems almost certain at this point based on how much she's been talking about it. However, it likely won't be the traditional massive world tour that artists usually embark on. The smart money is on something more intimate and scaled back, possibly a residency situation rather than traveling around the globe hitting different cities every night. Think less explosive pop spectacle with elaborate production and more of a cozy, stripped-down experience where the focus is purely on the music and the connection with the audience. A Vegas residency would make perfect sense for where she is in her career and life right now. It would allow her to perform regularly without the exhausting demands of constant travel and the pressure of enormous stadium shows. Imagine a more intimate venue where she can perform with just some instruments, maybe a small band, creating an environment that feels more like a special evening with Selena rather than a high-energy concert production. No elaborate choreography, no pyrotechnics, just pure music and authentic connection. Other artists have successfully taken this approach recently, announcing just a handful of carefully selected dates rather than extensive tour schedules. It allows them to dip their toes back into performing without overwhelming themselves or committing to months on the road. Given Selena's massive fan base, she could easily sell out stadiums if she wanted that kind of show, but the vibe she's giving off suggests she wants something different right now. She wants to ease back into performing, get comfortable with it again, and then potentially build from there based on how it feels. The fact that she took time to go live and connect directly with fans speaks volumes about what kind of artist she is. Some people were cynical and suggested she only did the live session to promote her beauty products, but anyone who watched the full broadcast could see it was about so much more than that. Yes, she mentioned her brand at one point, but the majority of the time was spent genuinely engaging with supporters, showing gratitude, and opening up about her feelings and plans. This authenticity and appreciation for the people who support her is what sets her apart in an industry that can often feel calculated and distant. Missing the live broadcast as it happened is genuinely disappointing because these unfiltered moments are so rare and special in today's heavily curated celebrity culture. The clips that circulated online afterward give a glimpse into what happened, but there's something about experiencing it in real time with everyone else that creates a unique sense of community and connection. Hopefully she'll go live again soon and more people can catch it as it happens. The emotional honesty she brings to these interactions is refreshing. She doesn't pretend everything is always perfect or put on a facade for the cameras. She acknowledges the challenges, talks about missing certain aspects of her career, and shares her genuine thoughts about what might come next. This vulnerability makes her relatable despite her superstar status. Looking ahead to next year based on her comments, it seems like Selena has significant plans in motion that she's excited about but can't reveal quite yet. The way she talked about having fun things to share suggests multiple projects rather than just one announcement. Whether that includes new music, performance dates, acting projects, or business ventures remains to be seen, but the enthusiasm in her voice indicates she's genuinely excited about whatever is coming. The intimate touring idea she mentioned really does seem like the direction she's leaning toward. After years of massive tours earlier in her career, and then stepping away from that lifestyle, coming back with something more manageable and enjoyable makes complete sense. It would allow her to reconnect with performing and with fans in a way that doesn't compromise the peace and balance she's clearly worked hard to achieve in her personal life. For fans who have been hoping to see her perform again, this live session offered real hope and confirmation that it will happen. The question is no longer if, but when, and in what format. Based on everything she shared, it seems like 2024 could be the year she makes her return to the stage in some capacity. Whether that's a handful of special shows, a residency, or something entirely unexpected, the important thing is that she wants to do it and is figuring out how to make it work for her life right now. The connection between Selena and her fanbase has always been special, and moments like this Instagram Live demonstrate why that bond remains so strong. She doesn't take the support for granted and makes genuine efforts to show appreciation and maintain that relationship even when she's not actively promoting anything. In an era where celebrity interaction often feels transactional, her approach feels refreshingly sincere. If she does announce tour dates or performance plans, you can bet they'll sell out instantly regardless of the format. The demand is absolutely there, and fans have been waiting patiently for the chance to see her perform again. Whether it ends up being intimate theater shows, a Vegas residency, or select festival appearances, the opportunity to experience her music live again will be something supporters jump at immediately. What this whole situation really highlights is an artist who has figured out how to prioritize her well-being while still pursuing her passion. She's not forcing herself into situations that don't serve her anymore, and she's being thoughtful about how she wants to engage with her career moving forward. That level of self-awareness and willingness to do things differently than industry standards might dictate is admirable and increasingly necessary for longevity in entertainment. So, if you're hoping to see Selena Gomez on stage again, keep your notifications on and your eyes peeled for announcements, because it's definitely happening. It might not look exactly like what you expect, but based on everything she shared during this candid live session, music and performing remain important parts of her life that she's ready to embrace again on her own terms. And honestly, that's the best possible scenario, because it means when she does return, it'll be because she genuinely wants to be there, not because she feels obligated. That authenticity will make whatever she does next even more special for everyone involved. If you want to stay updated on all the latest celebrity news and genuine tea without the nonsense, make sure you're subscribed to this channel, because we're bringing you the real stories every single day.